莫文前主席，welcome。
we do this nice to see you.
孙小雅处长，卢二一前国防部政务次长，欧苏立文前白宫国安顾问，葛林资深主任，范爱文资深主任，萧敬华分析官，马建宏副组长，高海文政治官。谢谢。
我们穆伦前主席傅洛伊女士，欧苏利文博士、葛林博士、麦爱文博士，以及我们孙小雅处长，各位贵宾，还有我们的同仁，大家早。
Admiral Mullen, Ms. Flournoy, Dr. O'Sullivan, Dr. Green, Dr. Medeiros, Director Audkirk, distinguished guests and colleagues, good morning.
非常欢迎穆伦前主席率团访问台湾。在座的各位贵宾都是历任美国政府重要的国安事务资深官员，也参与过多项重大的国际安全及和平的议题。相信接下来的交换意见可以带给我们许多有意义的收获。
I want to extend a warm welcome to you, Admiral Mullen, and to the members of your delegation. You have all held senior national security positions spanning multiple U.S. administrations and have played an important part in many initiatives focused on global peace and security. So I'm sure that our discussions today will be very fruitful.
就在全球密切关注乌克兰情势的此刻，拜登总统指派各位贵宾来台，不仅是对台美伙伴关系的重视，更展现台美关系的坚若磐石。更重要的是，这凸显了台湾在国际跟区域安全上的角色，以及国际民主社群必须更加的紧密团结。
At a time when the international community is firmly focused on the situation in Ukraine, President Biden has sent your delegation to Taiwan, which demonstrates the importance the U.S. places on our bilateral partnership and reflects our rock-solid ties. More importantly, your visit highlights Taiwan's key role in regional and global security and the need for the international democratic community to be even more united.
上周，俄罗斯入侵乌克兰，造成许多平民无辜的伤亡、流离失所，也严重地危害了世界和平秩序。
Last week, Russia invaded Ukraine, an invasion which has already killed and injured many innocent civilians and has displaced countless others, seriously endangering global peace and order.
透过这个机会，我要告诉在座的各位以及所有的朋友，对于侵略行为，台湾作为国际社会的一员，除了表达严厉的谴责，也参与了对俄罗斯实施经济制裁的国际行动。我们对乌克兰的人道救援也在前天正式启动。
Let me take this opportunity to say to all in attendance and to our friends around the world that as a member of the international community, Taiwan strongly condemns Russia's invasion and is joining the global effort to impose economic sanctions on Russia. We also began providing Ukraine with humanitarian aid 2 days ago.
我们所做的这一切，就是要坚定地表达，台湾和乌克兰站在一起，和自由民主站在一起。只要有助于国际社会的和平安全，有助于区域的稳定繁荣，台湾都会善尽国际责任，愿意跟所有的国家一起投注努力。
With these efforts, we want to make clear that Taiwan stands with Ukraine and all other free and democratic countries. Taiwan will do everything in our power to fulfill our international responsibilities to contribute to peace and security around the globe, as well as stability and prosperity in the region. We are willing to work together with any and all countries toward this goal.
因为历史经验告诉我们，对侵略行为冷眼姑息，就是为自己制造更多的威胁。这是全球民主国家团结的时刻，台湾也不能够缺席。
History teaches us that if we turn a blind eye to military aggression, we only worsen the threat to ourselves. Now is the time for all democracies around the world to come together. Taiwan cannot and will not be absent from this effort.
尤其乌克兰人民捍卫自由民主的信念以及挺身奋战、保护自己的国家的决心，让身处民主前线的台湾人民感同身受。
The Ukrainian people's commitment to protect their freedom and democracy and their fearless dedication to defending their country have been met with deep empathy from the people of Taiwan, as we too stand on the front line of the battle for democracy.
那么，当前中国对台海以及区域的军事威胁持续的在升高，不论是打压台湾的国际空间，或者是透过认知作战、操作错假信息来分化台湾的内部，侵蚀我们的民主，这些动作没有一天停止。然而，台湾人民从来没有因此放弃坚持。
At present, China's military threat to the Taiwan Strait and to the region continues to rise, whether by working to limit Taiwan's international participation or by using cognitive warfare tactics and disinformation to divide Taiwanese society and erode our democracy. China's actions on this front have never ceased, but nor have the Taiwanese people given up on our convictions because of these actions.
相反的，我们投入更多的努力来守护国家，包括发展自主的国防，强化不对称战力，并且巩固国民的心防，防范认知作战的分化，让台湾成为一个更具韧性的民主之岛。
On the contrary, we have worked even harder to safeguard our country, including by developing our domestic defense industry, by strengthening our asymmetric warfare capabilities, and by shoring up our people's will to resist, as well as their ability to defend against divisions from cognitive warfare. These efforts have together made Taiwan a more resilient island of democracy.
台湾要告诉全世界，我们有坚定的自我防卫的决心，也会守护我们的民主自由的生活方式。
We in Taiwan want the world to know that we have the determination to defend ourselves and uphold our free and democratic way of life.
区域的稳定安全从来都不是单一国家的课题。乌克兰危机告诉我们，民主国家间的相互合作和积极作为至为关键。
The stability and security of the region has never been the exclusive concern of any one country. Indeed, the crisis in Ukraine has shown the world that cooperation and coordinated action among democratic countries is crucial.
面对台海和区域安全威胁，我们期待跟美国、区域各方能有更多紧密的合作，共同压制各种形态可能冲击安全的单边行为，以维持区域的和平稳定。
Facing threats to the security of the Taiwan Strait and the region, we look forward to working even more closely with the U.S. and other stakeholders in the region, collectively responding to challenges and unilateral actions that could impact security in order to maintain regional peace and stability.
在这里，我要感谢拜登政府以实际行动依据《台湾关系法》以及6项保证履行对台湾的安全承诺，协助台湾强化自我防卫的能力。拜登政府上任后批准了2项军售案，以及今天各位的到来，就是最明显的例证。
Here, I want to thank the Biden administration for taking concrete action under the Taiwan Relations Act and the 6 assurances to uphold the U.S. security commitment to Taiwan and help Taiwan strengthen our self-defense capability. The 2 arms sales packages approved by the Biden administration, as well as today's visit from all of you, are the clearest proof of this commitment.
上个月，拜登政府公布最新印太战略，指出台湾是印太地区重要伙伴。我要告诉大家，坚守在民主前线的台湾，不只是重要伙伴，更是最值得信赖的伙伴。而拥有更多的国际支持与参与的台湾，将会更具韧性，对世界的自由和美好会有更多的贡献。
Last month, the Biden administration published the latest version of the U.S. Indo-Pacific strategy, which names Taiwan as a leading partner in the region. I want to tell you all that Taiwan, standing on the front line of democracy, is not just a key partner, but a trustworthy partner as well. With more support from the international community and more opportunities for international participation, Taiwan will become even more resilient and will be able to contribute even more to freedom and prosperity around the world.
我期待台美的伙伴关系能够更加紧密，一起为印太区域、为全世界的和平稳定以及繁荣发展做出更多的贡献。
I hope that Taiwan and the U.S. can continue to deepen our partnership and work together to advance peace, stability, and development in the Indo-Pacific region and across the globe.
在最后，我要再次感谢穆伦主席、前主席率团来访，也期待下次我们等一下跟各位的意见的交流。谢谢。
Finally, I want to once again thank Admiral Mullen for leading the delegation, and I look forward to exchanging views with each of you in our discussion to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam President, on behalf of the delegation, I want to thank you for your welcoming and kind words, and for your strong leadership, not only here in Taiwan, but in this increasingly critical region of the world, where continued peace and stability has never been more important. It's an honor to be here.
蔡总统，仅代表本团感谢您的欢迎和赞美，也谢谢您强而有力的领导。不仅在台湾，同时在这个日益重要的区域，维持和平与稳定的重要性更胜以往。今天能够来到这里，是我们的荣幸。
I lead this delegation of private citizens to voice our support for the continued and growing strength of the vital partnership between the United States and Taiwan. We come to Taiwan at a very difficult and critical moment in world history. As President Biden has said, democracy is facing sustained and alarming challenges, most recently in Ukraine. Now more than ever, democracy needs champions.
我率领这个公民代表团前来，对美台重要伙伴关系表达支持。在美国，这股支持的力量不断延续，而且增长。我们访问台湾的时间点，正是世界历史上非常困难和关键的时刻。正如拜登总统所言，民主正面临长期而且令人担忧的挑战。现今乌克兰的情势极为一例，现在比以往任何时刻都更需要捍卫民主。
Today, Madam President, this delegation is proud to be visiting one of the world's most vibrant democracies. Taiwan is tackling the leading challenges of our time, whether it be a global pandemic or corrosive disinformation and malign influence, without sacrificing core democratic values.
蔡总统，今天本代表团能够访问台湾这个世界上最具活力的民主政体之一，我们深感骄傲。台湾积极应对这个世代的重要挑战，无论是全球性的流行疾病，亦或是腐蚀人心的假讯息以及恶意影响等，台湾在因应之余都能兼顾核心民主价值。
You are a global leader in promoting human rights, women's empowerment, and an inclusive society. Taiwan came to the American people's aid during the earliest days of the COVID-19 pandemic. You were the single largest donor of masks to the United States, for which we remain deeply grateful.
您是一位促进人权、妇女赋权和包容性社会的全球领导者。台湾在新冠疫情大流行初期向美国人民提供援助，是美国最大的口罩捐赠者。对此，我们仍深怀感激。
This delegation reflects the bipartisan nature of support for the United States' strong partnership with Taiwan. Maintaining peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait is not just a U.S. interest, but also a global one.
本访团反映了美国对台湾强健伙伴关系的跨党派支持，维护台海和平与稳定不仅符合美国的利益，也符合全球利益。
That is why the United States will continue to oppose any unilateral changes to the status quo and will continue to support a peaceful resolution of cross-strait issues, consistent with the wishes and best interests of the people of Taiwan. I do hope by being here with you, we can reassure you and your people, as well as our allies and partners in the region, that the United States stands firm behind its commitments.
这也是为何美国将继续反对任何片面改变现状的行为，也持续支持以符合台湾人民意愿和最佳利益的方式，和平解决两岸议题。我希望能透过本次访团的拜会，向您和您的人民再次保证，也向区域的盟友和伙伴传达，美国坚定维持承诺。
April will mark the 43rd anniversary of the signing of the Taiwan Relations Act, which President Biden voted for early in his Senate tenure. 43 years later, cooperation between the United States and Taiwan is stronger, deeper, and more expansive than ever before. We are grateful to Taiwan and President Tsai for your partnership, and we look forward to our discussions later today. Thank you, Madam President.
4月是台湾关系法签署43周年纪念。美国拜登总统先前担任联邦参议员时，也对该法投下赞成票。43年后，美国和台湾之间的合作比以往更强健、更深刻、更广泛。我们感谢与台湾和蔡总统的伙伴关系，并期待我们今天的讨论。谢谢。